All right, let's look at this question in the quadratic function unit. Determine the equation of a parabola in general form that passes through the points. We got negative 1, 10, 0, 3, and 3, 6. And just a refresher, the general form is ax squared plus bx plus c. Now you could find and change the form to the vertex form. That's fine. That's okay. There's no problems with that. But let's go through and see what we can do. Well, we are given these coordinates, negative 1, 10, and 0, 3, and 3, 6. These are x and y values for this general form. The only thing is that we don't have the coefficient of each of these terms, including constant. But we can at least go through and find some. So let's go ahead and do that. So for the first point, we're going to replace, so for negative 110, the equation that we will get is 10 equals a times negative 1 squared plus b times 1, sorry, negative 1, and plus c. We don't know what c is. And when we simplify, we get a minus b plus c. So that's the first equation that we will end up getting when we plug in the x and y. For the second point, 0, 3, let's see what we will get. X, so the y is 3 now. X is 0. Replace x with 0. And in here, the equation will be, we have 0, 0, so 3 equals to c. This is very useful because now we already know what c is. So now out of the 3 unknown variables, we have 2. And the last point, 3, 6, we go ahead and replace that. 6 is y. So that would be a times 3 squared plus b times 3 plus c. And when we set that up, we get 6, 9a plus 3b plus c. Excellent. Now we can replace c now because we know what c is. So let's rewrite these equations. So this equation right here, this ends up being, the equation will be, so we have 3 there, so this would be 10 equals a minus b plus 3, or 7 equals to a minus b. This is the first equation. Very good. We already have c equal to 3. That's what we are using 3 up here. This is your c, right, that we got. And the last one will be, we have to put c equals to 3 here. So our last equation will be, I'm going to do it all at once, 3 equals to 9a plus 3b. Very good. Now we're going to simplify this equation. I'm going to divide everything by 3. So that becomes 1 equals to 3a plus b. All right, so these two are exactly the same. So we have this equation a and this equation b. And now we're going to solve this system of two equations with two unknowns, and they're a linear system. So let's rewrite them. A minus b equals to 7. I just put the variables on the left hand side and the actual constant to the right hand side. Just something I'm used to, but you can do it the other way, doesn't really matter. And now we're just going to solve this system, and simply to solve this system you add, it seems by elimination method, you add the two equations. So 4a minus b plus b, that's 0. So that's plus 0, and then 7 plus 1 is 8, and a equals to 2. Once we get a equals to 2, we're going to go back in there, substitute it in equation 1. We get 2 minus b equals to 7, and b equals negative 5. Because 2 minus negative 5 is 7. Now that we have that, we can rewrite the general form. The general form is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. And now we're going to replace y equals a is 2x squared minus 5x, and that is plus c was, let's see what c was. C was 3. Here we go. Okay, so c was 3. Here is the equation of the parabola that passes through those 3 points. Here we go.